Hello, here's another Papercraft Society box reveal for you. This is an absolutely stunning box. We are looking at a bit of a winter theme with this one, but we have the cutest gnomes involved. Now this is the 25th box from Papercraft Society and it's designed by Olga Direktorenko. You can see here already a few of the elements that you can be making with the box, and of course there's going to be step-by-step instructions inside the project booklet. So let's take a look at some of these projects in a little more detail before we delve into the actual contents. I adore all of these projects that I've seen coming from the project booklet in the box. Now we have got some really cute little gnomes involved here. Looks like they are paper pieced together. We've got some stamped elements as well. This is from our Quick and Easy range. So we've got a section in every project booklet that actually gives you some really fast cards to make if you don't have a lot of time, and this one comes from that section, so you know this isn't going to take you long at all. That stamp is really super cute as well. But let's have a look at something that probably took a little bit longer, and that's this. This is absolutely fantastic. Now I'm hoping you can see behind here, because I've got some nice bright lights in the studio. We have got some brilliant LED lights behind there. There's actually a couple of projects here with LED lights behind, so I'm thinking maybe that's a hint towards what's inside the box. But doesn't this scene look absolutely fabulous with all those houses, the different layers here of snowy hills that we've got. We've got the lights in the starry sky in the background, and we've got Santa's sleigh there and the reindeer, of course, behind there. Isn't that just great? And this stands up all by itself too. So you'll have step-by-step instructions on how to make that. Let's come along to this one as well, because this is another scene builder. This looks like so much work has gone into it, and it looks absolutely amazing. We've got a lot involved here. So there's lots of stamped elements, there's lots of die cut elements, there's a lot of layers as well. It's a fantastic, this is a mantelpiece card, isn't it? Imagine building up scenes like this. Now I've not got anything gnome themed in my stash already, so this is going to be a new one for me. Let's take a look at these little items as well, because the dies and the stamps, it looks like there may be some smaller elements which are going to be perfect for things like little favour boxes. We have got the cutest and actually really contemporary little gift tag here. This is the sort of gift tag that I would go out and I would buy, and I would actually pay quite a lot for a pack of 6 of these, for example, because they're so pretty. And you can of course colour coordinate them to match your wrapping. Or what about a tag like this instead? It's actually a shaker tag. So you've got all the snowflakes in there falling down onto Mr. or Mrs. Gnome there. And you've got the beautiful deer. That is beautiful. In the background, we've got some papers there, and enjoy the magic of Christmas. Now, I'd have assumed that's printed on the papers, but actually I've seen it somewhere. Oh, here you go. I've seen it on here embossed on parchment. So I know that that has got to be a stamp from within this kit. So we'll delve into those a little bit more in a moment. This one also has lights around it. You can't quite see there, but we've got lights around the outside. If it was a bit darker in the studio, we'd be able to show you that, but they do look fantastic. They're flickering around the edge there, just shining in to this card here, which is really beautiful with the toadstools and the gnomes. This gnome has actually got little plaits, so that's obviously a female gnome, and we've got the male gnome in the background there with his beard. I love their crooked hats as well. They're really fun and very whimsical. And this card is very different as well, because this is a really modern take on everything that's here. So we haven't actually got any gnomes in this card. So I guess this is showing you a little bit of a spin-off to say you don't have to put gnomes on your card, you don't have to put toadstools and little houses on. You can actually use things from inside the box to create a really modern and contemporary Christmas card. So shall we delve in now and see what's inside this box, what you're going to get to craft with? So the boxes always are really sturdy, absolutely perfect for repurposing or just for storing everything together in one place. The message from Olga is create your own winter wonderland and fill it with cute little characters, which is exactly what these projects have done. Now all of these projects are going to be inside this project booklet, just having a very, oh look, there's that card on the back, just having a very quick flick through, and you can see that each and every one of them has step by step, and some have photo steps as well. So you've got all the instruction there, not just written, but with the photos, of course, you're also going to get that visual aid. As you can see, there are 9 step-by-steps, and that's actually for making this one here. So we can see that there. So you can see exactly how to make these much more detailed ones. We've got an interview with Olga. Of course, she is such an interesting lady. I love chatting with her, and you're going to love reading all about her as well. And there's lots of other projects in there too. So that's your project booklet, and we've seen some of the projects that you can make already, but let's delve in to here. So this is usually my favourite. Well, I don't know, I love this wallet. I love the quality of the wallet, but I also love rustling into the tissue and seeing what hidden extras are inside there as well. So we've got bits in there too, so we'll go into those in a little while. Let's just push this out the way for now, and let's have a look in the wallet. Now the wallet is again really good quality for packaging. We've got the name of the box, and of course we've got the designer as in the brand here, so it's Paper Discovery by Olga Direktorenko. We've got that lovely hook and loop fastening, which again screams quality, doesn't it? You'd be storing things in these for ages. It's good A5 size as well, so lots of different things can go in besides just the products from this box. So where should we start? Should we start just taking this and seeing that's white on the other side? So let's have a look at the stamps. This is where a lot of those images from the cards have come from. So we have got little houses in a row. We've got the larger toadstool there. I'm assuming this is going to be coordinating with the gnome dies, so the sort of size of them are going to be perfect. We have really got your scene builders in here, things like the Christmas trees. We've got snowflakes in there. We've got a lamppost. We've got kindling there. We've got sort of some smoke as if it's coming up either from the kindling, or you could do it from a chimney perhaps. We've got footprints for the snow, little tiny toadstools as well. We've of course got Santa, the silhouette of Santa for the night sky, and then lots of sentiments. So enjoy the magic of Christmas. Gnome is where the heart is. No love. We've got chilling with my gnomies. From our gnome to yours, joy, home, and gnome for Christmas. Isn't that fantastic? Again, we've got a sprinkling of snow here that you could stamp, maybe emboss in white. So they are all of our stamps. Now let's have a look at our dies. I think again, I'm just going to pop them onto some white so we can see them. Now, I've seen this shape a lot. It's on this card here, and we can see it just on here as well. So we've got this gorgeous sort of, it's almost like a doily circle, but we've got multiple layers to it. So we've got the outer border, so we could cut a solid piece. We've got the inside, so we can cut an aperture from it, or we could cut mats and layers to go into it. And it actually looks like a really good quality die, because the detail around it isn't too detailed. It's not too intricate. So I think that's going to cut absolutely perfectly. Now this is interesting. We've got some little ditsy dots here on one plate, and I noticed that they were used on one of the projects that had the LED lights behind to create stars in a night sky. We've got elements here, so this is like a banner for some of your sentiments to fit in, so some of the stamped sentiments. We have got a mountain range here. We've got snowy borders, lots of, oh, another little tag there as well, snowflakes, and then here we've got the outline for Santa and his reindeer and his sleigh. We've got a really gorgeous silhouette for the little deer, which we can just see in black here. This is the gnomes. Okay, so the gnomes get paper pieced. We've got the body, the beard, the hat, the nose, the little plaits, some bows, some arms as well. So you can build up your gnomes. I love the little heart as well. There's so much, it's so much in here, there really is. So that's your dies, and I don't think I've actually sort of spoken about everything in the dies. Now this that I'm just using to mat behind, let's have a look and see what's in here, shall we? So we have got, oh, the first layer is actually an acetate. Of course, there's lots and lots of shaker cards here. So that's going to be perfect for creating your shakers with. So when you see the projects in the booklet, of course, you're going to be able to replicate those exactly because you've already got the materials. So let's just pop that in there. It's a bit static, so we'll pop that out of the way. This is really good quality cardstock. So it's got a sort of glossy coating to one side, but it's matte on the other. So I know this would die cut beautifully. And it's foiled with some gorgeous snowflakes there in silver. You can just see it picking up the light there when I tilt it. Beautiful detailed snowflakes there. So we've got 2 sheets of the white. Then we've got the same sort of quality cardstock again, that glossy finish. And we've got tiny little foiled stars all over this cardstock. That is beautiful, and it is a cardstock. I would take a guess at that being about 200 GSM. That is a guess. I think it might even be more than that, to be honest. They're beautiful blues, aren't they? A little bit of an ombre effect there going through. That's going to make some stunning backgrounds. Then we've got papers. Okay, so these papers are split, they're divided for you, so you don't have to make A5 cards. We have got some smaller scenes there in both the dark and the pastel blue, and then we've got some A6 size scenes as well for you to build up your cards, really giving you lots of different options depending on the sort of style of card or maybe gift tag that you want to make. So now let's delve in and have a look at what's inside this tissue paper. Oh, this is always so exciting. It is like unwrapping a Christmas present. So let's take the elements out. Oh, I love that glitter card. I'm going to put my tissue paper aside for now. And let's have a look. So we have got some beautiful sort of silk effect bows there. They are stunning. So we've got a navy blue, a baby blue and a white. They're going to look fantastic on those gnomes, aren't they? And then we've got inside here, let's open this up and see what's in this bag. They're like your domes. Do you know, like the shaker domes? These are going to make your project so quick and easy. And, oh, do you know what, there's more. How many of them are there? There's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 of them. They were stuck together. There's 5 domes. So you're going to be able to quickly and easily make your shaker cards now. They are fantastic because I'm always looking for quick ways to make fun shakers. And speaking of shakers, we have our confetti. So these are like a holographic material there. Can you see all those different colours? They're sort of rainbow colours. Aren't they beautiful? You can see them sparkling and they're just laying flat. Imagine what they're going to look like inside your shaker cards. Otherwise, a bit like sequins, you can go and just glue them to your card as little accents. Oh, I could just look at the sparkle on those all day long. There's a lot in there as well. Now, this is why I've seen so many of the LED lights here. I am a huge fan of adding LED lights to a project. I really am. So batteries already included in there. You can see how bright they are. Let's see how many lights do we get on here. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10. We've actually got 10 of these. And a little tip for you as well with LED lights. Did you know you can actually snip the wire between the little bulbs? Obviously turn it off first, remove the batteries, snip it with your scissors, and then you can shorten the length of this. So if you do want this to just have 2 or 3 lights and place them somewhere strategically on a card, you can do that. Obviously the ones that are not attached to the battery pack will no longer work, but you can shorten the length of it if you want to. That is a fantastic addition to a Papercraft Society box. I've never seen anything like that in a box before. Let's just turn those off and see if I can pop these back in to the packet. Now, of course, with the LED wire there, that's very, very flexible. So you can bend that and you can sort of manipulate it around your card to fit where you need it to. Now, this is an essential, isn't it? Coordinating cardstock is something that I always look forward to having. I'm just going to remove this banner here. So we have got double-sided cardstock. It's a nice smooth finish as well, so perfect for your stamping and such like. We've got the pastel, like the baby blue. We've got the deeper blue there as well. Isn't that just gorgeous? We've got 2 sheets of that, again, double-sided. Oh, this red is lovely as well. That red is going to go, it's such a lovely contrast to the blue, isn't it? It really brings that sort of cartoony, whimsical feel. We've got another blue, but it's slightly darker there, almost like a denim blue. Then we've got our navy, and we have 2 sheets of the navy. Again, we're still double-sided. And then we have the green. Again, a fantastic accompaniment to all the blues and the red. So you can really go quite Christmassy if you wanted to. You could just go wintry if you wanted to, or you can do a real mix. And we've seen that across all of the cards. So then what else do we have inside this packet? I am truly opening this for the first time with you. This is why I need to undo all the packets. We've got like a brushed mirror card effect. So it's not your mirror, so you can't see my face in it. I'm sure you're grateful for that, but we've got like this brushed effect to it. So it's a matte mirror, which is very classy. I really, really like that. That's an A5 sheet, and that is cardstock, not a paper. And then I can see what this is. I will just take it out of the packet anyway. And then we have this gorgeous mint colour glitter. Now we did see that on a couple of the tags earlier on. I love that. This is such a beautiful colour, and it is the perfect contrast against all of the other colours, because you would definitely only be using this in a small amount to make it last as long as possible. So that's everything. Let's put this all back in the box. So that's everything that's inside your Papercraft Society box number 25. If you want to find out more details about subscribing to this box, you can go ahead and have a look at www.papercraftsociety.co.uk.